G'day everyone. I am here early, so I will see if anyone pops on in. I know it's not my normal time. There's no one on. I just won't be able to do it later, so I am here as it is, trying to at least get something in. So we will see what happens. We'll see if anyone pops on in. As we go, but it is a little bit spontaneous at the moment. All right. Hey, Mona. Hey, Mona. Mona. I've still got your plan alive, Mona. I'm like, I don't know how that's worked, but I haven't managed to destroy it yet. It will happen at some point. I will forget. Sorry, you'll have to deal with me as I'm trying to, I'm going live, so I haven't got anything prepped. It's like, and it's 6 a.m. in the morning, so and so I'm kind of like, yeah, I know it's awesome that I haven't killed you yet. So that's good. Always good that I haven't killed Mona. All right, let's zoom on in and kind of hope that I make something happen. All right. Okay, I think I'm set up now. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. So, don't know what I'm doing with my life. Seems like the thing. I was gonna get on and, do a bit of this before I come in, and it didn't happen because I've got one of the quarterly major handmade craft shows. Oh, thank you, Mona. Coming up, so I've got to. Oh, I can hear myself now because Angie put the volume up, so I'm like, yeah. Hey, now I've got to figure out what I'm going to do. What should I do? Let's go with some skin. That's always a good start, hey. She's going to be a bit pale. She's got that, pale look about her. So, let's go for, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Do you know what I'm doing, Mona? Angie? Anyone? Anyone? Anyone?
Yeah, I don't worry about.
No? Okay. All right. Let's go for Flesh Pink by the Lightfast. Hey, Jamie. How's it going? How you doing? You've been on my mind this week, so I just wanted you to know that my thoughts have been with you. Okay? And hugs. All right. So we got some Flesh Pink. I'm just going to run a little bit of this everywhere. My standard, let's get an underlayer in. I might actually turn on the lights because I think I'm going to have shadow cast otherwise. Sorry, it's really early. It's dark. The sun, well, no, the sun is coming up. So, but, yeah. So you'll have to bear with me. It's just a quick. I'll probably be able to be on for about an hour before I've got to go out and set up. So it's like joy. Hopefully I sell some stuff because otherwise I'm just going to sit there and play twiddly dinks. And I'll be sitting there just going, yeah. But at least there's no the clouds. It was raining last night, but there's no clouds now, so that's good. Mind you, I'm in a hall because I have paper. So I'm like, I can't be outside. Because paper and rain are not friends. Oh, that was probably, speaking of that, heartbreaking image was after all of the floods, seeing the libraries having to just throw out, piles and piles of books that have been damaged. So Lismore Library down in New South Wales just throwing books out the window. It's heartbreaking. It was like, kind of brought back, images that you see of World War II and stuff, of the burning of the books and things. It just looked wrong. You can't even see what I'm doing here, but I'm just getting a layer down, obviously. Just so I've got something for the other stuff to go over. All right. Okay, now let's start coming in with some colour. That might be a good idea. Oh, sienna looks nice. Oh, actually, no, I might go. Sorry, I'm looking. No, dark flesh is not what I wanted. All right. Okay. I'm going in with burnt sienna 50% from the Luminance, and I'll start just putting in, hopefully, some colour. But I don't know how, like I said, I don't know how much I'll get done today, simply because I've got to take off. But got a little bit done. So what have you guys been up to? Hey, Gaynor, how's it going? How you doing? So what's everyone been doing? I have worked, actually, because back at work this week. The Easter holidays are over. So back at work. I was actually busy all week, surprisingly. You wouldn't think so, considering I made it into Renee's birthday stream, but I was still actually doing stuff and quite busy. And I come home Friday afternoon, and because I normally stream Friday nights for me, and I managed to get dinner made, and then I had to go to bed. I had a headache. I was exhausted, and I was asleep by 7:30. I was like, oh my gosh, my little body was not, because I've upped my hours again this term because I'm slowly going back to work. I might. Hey, Christina. Hey, Sue. I might zoom in just that little bit more, I think, while I'm doing this skin. Hey. Oh, yeah, that's better. Let's focus you in. Dunskies. Look at that. It's a bit better. Yeah, I can get that. I get that, Jamie. It's always hard when you're kind of, your headspace isn't there, and you're like, you should be. I do know I don't want to cut paper for at least a day. No, I've got to go out this afternoon and tomorrow and put some things up and do some manly stuff. I've got to go do manly stuff. I had dreams about it last night, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I know that I need to go do that. Yeah, no cutting paper. I'll give you a sneak peek. No, I just zoomed in. Now I'm going to have to zoom out. I'll give you a sneak peek. You'll have to watch the flip through when it comes up because I ain't flipping through. But this is a little one that I made. Little gum nut babies. Snuggle pot and cuddle pie. All the Aussies will understand. I made a little one there. And let me zoom back out. All right, look. So little snuggle pot, cuddle pie. That's what it kind of looks like. But the reason I had to zoom back out is because of this one. Oh yeah. Alice in Wonderland. Okay, I'm not undoing it, but it's a box within 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 a box. So yeah, that was what I've been working on the last few days. So it's been a mission. I can tell you that. I didn't know yesterday whether I was going to get it done, but I did manage to get it done. So that was good. All right, coming back into focus now. And there we go. Oh, there they are. Nice. Gotta love that they've been thrown. That's a score. Love that. So thank you very much. I'll utilize what you didn't want. Tarsies. It's kind of like me and the op shops or the thrift stores. I love going into them. I love finding some good old bargains in there. It's funny, like people will sit there and go, "Oh, I really love your top. Where'd you get that from?" And I'll be like, "Vinnie's," and they'll be like, oh, which is one of our op shops. And they look at me, and I'm like, "Yep, that's right." I think they're more shocked that I just openly say that I got it from Vinnie's. I'm like, "Nah, I'm proud of some of the stuff I get from there." It's like, yeah, I love that. Thank you. All right. I might just focus on her face, and I'll do her hands outside of thing, which means that I should probably pay attention to what I'm using, but you know, that's all right. Okay, that's a bit of burnt sienna 50. Now I'm going to come in with burnt sienna. Oh, that is awesome that they're like brand new. That's cool. Hey, Wicca, how's it going? I managed to watch back the start of Renee's birthday stream last night, and your card was beautiful, Wicca. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, burnt sienna. Okay, Angie's making a list. I love that woman. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just leave it out and kind of half remember. I'm like, what is she writing? And then I realize she's writing down what colors I'm using. It's good to have Angie. She wasn't well at the start of the week, so I'm glad to see she's looking alive and her normal happy self. It took you a week to make it. I get that. I know that feeling. Trust me, know that feeling. I was supposed to be making cards for the craft fair too, but never got to that. Alice in Wonderland box took way more time than I was expecting. That's all right. It is what it is. Yeah, yeah. Oh, the balloons were awesome. I was like, I love that. Yeah, I think I made. Oh, I haven't even put it in with my cards. Thanks for reminding me. I think I managed to make one card this week. I was like, whoop. This is the extent of my card making this week. That was it. Just a little pop out card. That was the extent that I got to. Kind of sad. Oh well, it is what it is. Hey, Della, g'day. How's it going? I like the g'day. Wow. Oh, that's cute. Did she say woohoo? No, I think I said woohoo. I don't know. But hello. G'day to Una. Hello. Did I pronounce it right? Una. Hello. G'day, all the way from Australia. Oh, the birds are saying good morning. Oh, they'll be coming for their breakfast soon. Oh, I could imagine she's enjoying her new markers. All right. What am I going to do next? I don't know. And she's like, I'm writing this down. Dark flesh. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing with myself. Oh, woohoo is in the Sims game. Woohoo! All right. Yeah, just throw you off. Yeah, I might. I'd be like, hey, nice. I don't know what I'm doing. As is normal, I just wing it as I get on here, and I'm like, yeah, that'll do. Oh, well, yeah, no. Woohoo here just means, woohoo, you did a good job. Yeah, that definitely, no. Sadly, no. That's funny. Oh, the birds are noisy today. Anyone would think it rained last night. Always, the birds are always more chatty the day after rain. I don't know if anyone else has ever noticed that, but yeah, they always seem to like to have a little bit more of a chat. Hey, Mandy. G'day. G'day. How's it going over in New Zealand land? Starting to get a bit cooler? Speaking of New Zealand land, so Anzac Day is tomorrow, which is where we remember our servicemen and women. And it's called Anzac Day because in the World Wars, we were the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps. So with our brothers across the pond. And in the ceremony, they sing the New Zealand national anthem as well as the Australian national anthem. And apart from the fact that I honestly, if you want to hear the most beautifulest national anthem, you need to listen to the New Zealand national anthem. It is just phenomenal. And they have started so that they sing the verse both in Maori as well as in English. And anyway, but I was sitting on, this is a school assembly, and I didn't have my glasses on. I was at the back, and one of the students started singing the national anthem for New Zealand, and tears just started going down my eyes. It ended up being one of Em's friends, who every time she sings, because I've had the pleasure of her singing to me in my house, makes me cry. And I'm like, yeah, of course it was her. She's just got one of those haunting voices that just, anyway. So I ended up with tears streaming down my face, which was lovely. But yeah. So now I'm going to go in with, where are you? Nightshade. So this is from the Lightfast. So it's a deep purple. First Snow on the Mountain. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's it. It was, we did have it last year, but we didn't have the year before. But last year was very, it was a very reduced kind of march and stuff like that. But yeah, tomorrow's back full force, band, the lot. I'm really looking forward to going and remembering. So, but yeah. But yeah, anyone overseas, if you get a chance, Google the New Zealand national anthem. It honestly is just. And then I was like, I'd love for our national anthem to have some of the First Nations in it, but there are over 200 different First Nation languages here, So it's like, how do you choose which one would be? Yeah, so I don't know. It's something I think that they need to work with First Nations people with to see if there's a way that we could include that into our anthem, because it would be beautiful. My phone's going off at me. It's probably saying, you need to get ready and go to this craft fair. And I'm like, I don't want to. It's too early. I don't want to. So I'm just using this nightshade just to get some real little shadow potence in. It always looks funny at the start. Hello, Katrina. How are you? Hello. Sonette. Oh, yours has 3 languages. That is awesome. So with obviously French, English. Oh, look, there you go. Angie's got a link to it. It is just... All right. What do I want to do now? Does anyone know?
Mm-mm.
No, neither do I. Ay, 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 ay. All right. No, no. Yeah, no, I've got to finish the skin first. But the owl will be probably one of towards the last. I need to do her first before I don't know. Anyway, I'm coming in with brown ochre from the Lightfast. That's okay, Christy. And, hey, I'm lucky if I speak English. Although I did have fun with an English class this week, because I was having him for a supervision, and they were doing, I don't know, words like thesaurus kind of stuff, meanings and things, and one of their words on their list was hyperbole, and so I used that as an example of what they were expected to do, and I was like, so hyperbole. So let's have a look at what a hyperbole is, and because they had to predict the meaning of it first, and I'm like, so the predicted meaning of hyperbole is that it is an extra large, super big Super Bowl, and the kids are just like, no, and like I think they knew what I was having a joke, and then obviously the meaning of hyperbole being an exaggeration and stuff, and I said, see, I was right, and then they were like, the penny dropped, and they were like, oh, okay. Oh, Afrikaans, English, and Satiri. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, love that. I do like when they have brought in, obviously, traditional languages into their anthem as well. I think it makes a huge difference. We did change one of our words. We changed one of the lines of our national anthem last year, which is long overdue, because one of the lines was, we are young and free. And we are not a young nation. We've got an 80,000 year culture here. So they finally changed it to we are one and free, which was, very much needed to recognize, obviously, our First Nations people. See, she's starting to come to life now. It's like, quiet. And all I can hear is my pencil. I was like, ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm lucky to speak English, let alone 5 different languages. I'd be like, wow, that's incredible. Oh yeah, absolutely. And, it's like, mostly nowadays here, obviously we've got native title, which means that we have to get permission from the country that the area belongs to, before things can happen. Most of the time, I'm not saying that all corporations do such thing, but there, it wasn't actually too long ago that a company actually just blew up a whole lot of art and stuff, cave art and everything. And it was like, what's wrong with you people? Anyway, money, that's what's wrong. Sorry, I've got in. I'm just like fully just sitting here zoning out, color and skin. I was like, oh wait up, I actually need to speak. It's like in the zone. All right. Nice, Sue. Good morning, well, good night, good evening, Evelyn. How are you? What was I going to say? Something. Oh, no one seems to sing the anthem anymore, which really is frustrating. So, like, especially at school assemblies, the students we have students sing it, and everyone just stands there quietly. At least they're respectful in that regard, that they stand there. They are quiet, but I'm the only one that sings. So you've got beautiful voice up the front singing, and then at the back usually is me with my not so beautiful singing voice. But I'm like, no, I sing my anthem, and And I'm like, no, I'm not changing. Brown ochre, 10%. Is that what I want? Yeah, it is. I'm like, I'm not changing what I do. I'm still singing my anthem. And the kids have gotten used to it now. I'm like, no. I'm like, they can see that even if you can't sing, you can still sing it proudly. I know my anthem. But again, it's just English, so I don't know the second verse, however. Don't ask me to do that. I'd kind of half remember it if it was played. At least we don't have God Save the Queen anymore. I used to have to do both on assemblies when I was at school. Well, that's kind of it. When I said I can't cover the ears, that'd be disrespectful. They can just kind of zone me out. But the thing is, our national anthem is not. It's not a nice national anthem. Like it's not one of those ones that you just go, oh, it's a beautiful national anthem. But it is our national anthem, and I'm proud of my country, so I sang it. Yeah, good. That's it. That's the thing. I'm like, it used to be we all had to sing the national anthem, and then people stopped singing it, and they just stood there. And I'm like, oh, just sing it, people. You gotta stand there. You might as well sing it. So if you're wondering what happens when I take the pencil away, I'm actually just wiping off the tip because I'm going into things like nightshade and stuff over here. I don't want to carry that if I move down into the lighter areas. So I'm just that's what I'm doing with the pencil. If you see it disappear. Do they know the words? Oh, we put the words up on the projector. So that they're up on the projector if they wanted to. We don't make it too difficult for them. Oh, it's like, yeah. Nice big up there on the projector. Got the lyrics. Come on, you can do it. No. Now I want to sing it. It's like in my head. I'm like, Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free. With golden sun, well, our home is good by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance astray fair. In joyful strains and let us sing. Advance Australia fair. There you go. Sorry.
Beautiful.
That was,
Beautiful.
no, I'm not doing the second verse. I don't know it well enough. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, like they'd stopped doing the national anthem, Wicca, at our school for a while, and that was part of the thing when I, for the brief moment that I was promoted until the boss demoted me, because anyway, was bringing back the national anthem on assemblies because I think it's important. So we have brought it back, so at least they stand for it. And they are quiet and they are respectful. So I've got to at least give it that. All right, I'm going to go back in with Dark Flesh. Done. Hey, Terralyn. Okay, that was horrible. I can't sing. No, can't sing to save myself. No. I know, that's exactly it. That's what I keep hoping for, Angie, is like that, one will pick up from me, which is why I keep singing, because one day there'll be a student that goes, well, Miss is singing, I'm going to sing with her, and then they'll sing with me, and then someone else will sing, and that's my dream, is that eventually that will happen, which is why I do it, because there is that hope that one will pick it up and run with it. I got to remember that this is smooth paper and I don't have tooth for days. So I'm on the Nina, whatever it is. Sand something rather, whatever. I don't know, whatever it's called. But she's smooth. So I've got to remember that I can't layer like I like to layer for days with skin. Right. Back in with Burnt Sienna. So I'm just doing one final layer. Sounded pretty good to me now coming here. Thanks. Desert Storm. There. See, I knew it was something to do with sand. Close enough. Crow's going. Don't you sigh at me, Caspar. That was a little bit rude, mate. Was I disturbing your slumber with my crowing? With my him? And remember, when you do skin like this, it always kind of looks super harsh because I've done nothing else. But once we do the rest of the image, the shadowing will actually look right. It's just at the moment you're kind of like, whoa.
Whatever.
Sorry, quiet, sitting feet. Yeah, that's fine. You drift off all you want. They sound like they're laughing. They're probably laughing at my singing. All right, burnt. What do I want? Burnt sienna 50.
Yeah,
Yeah, I haven't added any more. Oh, that's awesome, Evelyn. I'm so glad. I know that being sick kind of threw you back a little bit, so I'm glad that you're finding your way back, which is fantastic. Yeah, I've only got about another 20 or so minutes that I can be here for, 25 minutes or so. Oh, yeah. But I just wanted to pop on and say hello. Carolyn, I did say hello to you, didn't I? I'm sure I did. Yeah. Blimey. He's a super noisy ass thing. Oh, wait. It's nearly... Oh, I'm surprised they're not there already. Wait till the butcherbirds and the Maggies and all are out the front. Calling for their breakfast. All right. Burnt ochre 50.
I don't.
Hey, Renee. How's it going? I'm a little bit early today because I got to take off. Got to go take off and hopefully make some money. Money, money, money.
Yeah, boy, and I'm on there, boy.
All right. What am I doing now? Hey, Jan, how's it going? I'm going to Brown Ochre 10.
Yeah, boy.
I don't know. She's doing something. Whoa! Oh, Evelyn, you're way too kind. I think you are amazing, personally. But there you go. Thank you, my darling. You honestly just yeah, thank you. I think you're amazing. You're one of the most generous, kind people. And I'm just going to say it's because you're still sick and you can't hear me properly. So, money, money, money. Yeah, my Oh, that's okay. When Renee, I was like, I really wanted when I was thinking, like, it's trying to figure of the inscription on the inside, and I kind of wanted to allude to the fact that basically continue to say what you believe and what you think without anyone else's opinion. And so I was trying to find the statement that kind of alluded to that without, well, it was a bit hard to sit there and find it to basically say, piss off. But that was kind of what I wanted to do. And I was like, oh, hopefully she'll wear it. No, I like the cuffs because it means that you can get it on and off easy. But I'm glad you like it. Thank you. I just didn't want to send you art stuff because you have all of it. So I always like to try and think of something different. Okay. See, you made money. Thanks, Evelyn. I made me some money. Yeah, it's like the Alice in Wonderland box. I don't think anyone's going to pay what I want for that. So it's just there to look pretty. I've spent like a whole week or more putting it together for it to just sit there and look pretty. But it should get people's attention, which is the main thing. All right, so Buffy Titanium from the Loomies. Let's come in and Buffy this all together. Like what I did there. She did it through her live stream on Wednesday, Trina. So just the start of her live stream, which I had to go back and watch because I was in it for a little bit, well, on and off, but it was on mute. So while I was teaching. I didn't just blow that, Evelyn. You didn't hear that. Didn't happen. You heard nothing, saw nothing. Dream Art Store. Where's that? What's that? Do I need to know about it? Evelyn. I know, but every time I do it, I'm like, oh, that's right. But I just think of you. That's all. She looking like a fair maiden. Money, money, money. Now this song's in my head. In a rich man's world. What's she going on about? Oh, the Merry Artist. Ooh. I don't know it, but it sounds great. Obviously. But I'm like, sounds good.
Hold it, yeah, we get it, but.
Oh! Renee, whoa, 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 whoa. No. Take that back. Take it back. Take it back. Take it back. I don't know how you can, but take it back. No. No. Take it back. Take it back. Just no. No. I'm like, I'm gonna wake up the girls because I'm yelling. Take it back. Take it back. Can you do a back button? No. No, that's not what it's. Anyway, I'll get upset.
Yeah.
Just need a moment.
Yeah, but
Take it back. But hopefully I will sell some of my pretties. And Angie's pretties. And Angie, pass me one of your books.
yeah.
So she's made some Mother's Day books. So they're like, this is Nugglepot and Cuddlepie again. Hold on, I gotta zoom. Zoom. Too many buttons. Go away, Window Defender Security. No one cares. So she's made little Mother's Day. So they're all cloth bound, hardcover. Okay, so all cloth bound. Look at this. Look at the stuff. Look at it. I love it. So hand bound, and then all about mums. So it's just a notebook for a mum, but they're all the different flowers. Like, we won't look at the lavender. Yuck. Roses. So yeah, so it's just all different flowers. And there's sunflowers, and there's like quotes throughout each of them. I'm just trying to find. Of course, I go to things. So like lots of little quotes about mums. So each, or frangipanis, one of my favourite flowers. I would have had frangipanis as my wedding bouquet, except they just don't last. So it's really hard to have them as fresh flowers. I love frangipanis. And then, so it just keeps going through like that. So, yeah. But, different ones like that. They're so pretty. So, I am buying my mother one. All right, and let's come in. Which blender do I want to use? I suppose because I've used Derwent too, so I can use the Derwent one. Yeah. Hold on. Sorry, I'm going to be making noise. All right. Okay, I'm going to use the Derwent blender.
Hey, beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, the birds. Are they at the back? Oh, that's the wrong way. Hey, Dione. And not that it needs much blending. The buff did most of it, but And I'm not going super heavy with the blender either, just in case once I put on the background and stuff like that, I might want to come in and add some color relating to whatever I choose to do in the back. So I'm just running the blender over it because there's not much tooth on this paper, so I don't want to take whatever is left. Hey, Crashes, how you doing? They are very beautiful. His binding is just gorgeous. It's like you don't see that. Because I was like, basically, if you're going to come sit at me at the markets here, we should have some stuff to sell too. Hey, Catherine. Catherine, it's so nice to see you in here. I have missed you so much. I've been asking about you. I'm like, has anyone seen Catherine? I haven't seen her and things. But yeah, but I haven't been in many chats. And I'm like, so I was like, yay, nice to see you. I saw you in Renee's the other day, but I was like, it's nice to see you. Hey, Kat, how's it going? There we go. So she's looking, I think she's looking a bit nice. Now I've got to think about, I think I want her to be a blonde. So I'm going to start some of the hair because I've got probably another 10 minutes or so. I'm like, why not? Why not start some of the hair? All right, let's go for, I'm going to turn the page. Naples Ochre. 821. Oh, I didn't zoom back in. You didn't tell me to zoom back in. Yeah, the dreaded focus. Okay. Oh, are you okay? I hope everything's better. I hope it, yeah. Oh. What's that?
Ooh.
I know. She's looking pale and interesting. Good. She's meant to look pale. I know. I saw you. I watched your review on the. Well, I watched your swatch of it, and I'm like, I'm trying to convince myself I don't need them. I got to try the 24 that you've got there. But they're such bright colors. I like that there's some bright colors in there. Exhausted, tired, exhausted. Yeah. But I'm like, what I don't like about them is that which is why I haven't, is Derwent's usually generous, like these are the Lightfast, the chunky chunkies, and most of their pencils are chunky chunks, right? Like they're hefty, they and then they've skingied out on the chroma flow and made them all thin, and I'm like, that's just to me, reminds me of the studios probably. But yeah, they've made them thin, and I'm like, I just feel like that's a a money making thing, because obviously there's less core.
Yeah, what we gonna do?
But all right. Money, money, money. Money, money, money.
They did what?
So brown ochre. Yeah, see, it's tiny. I didn't blow that. So I'm going obviously for like a wheat blonde. I want that.
Oh,
I actually want her milkmaid yellow blonde. It's kind of the look I'm going for. Pale vampire, just not enough sun. She won't look quite so pale once we've done the rest. But no, she's got that real milkmaid look about her. So I want her to look pale, pale.
Did I?
She could be a vampire. Don't know. Milkmaid yellow. Yeah. I'm great at naming pencil colors. I remember being in one of Ryan's streams once. And yeah, probably it's not. Yeah, there was some highly inappropriate names being suggested for pencil colors. Oh, I can hear children awake. Obviously, I've woken them up with my not quite so quietness at the generosity of people. Or it could have been my really bad singing. Baby poo brown. That's exactly what I'm using right now. Baby poo brown. That's it.
It is kind of off.
It could be Wicca. Could be. Hey, Pamela. How's it going? Flick, flick, flick. That's it. And I'm not a good big flicker, but it's hair. So I probably should. But I don't flick like the legends of the flicking. I don't have patience for that. It's like way too much effort.
It is what I feel.
All right. Just trying to think what I want now. I think I want to go in with what do I want to do? No, that's not it. Yeah. Raw umber in the Lumies. What's a flicker? Oh, Marilyn, relaxing at the beach. Nice.
Oh, yeah, Brianna.
Isn't Flickr a like app of some sort that for something? I don't know. That's okay, Catherine. I'm just glad you're here, doll. So how's the beach life treating you, Marilyn? It'd be good. Now make sure none of that sand gets in places. Sand is everywhere. Photograph type of site. Yeah, something like that. Think it was a horse. Oh, a horse, of course. Oh, 20 minutes left. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to get you through to the end because I got to go. Now I've got Mr. Ed's song in.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to finish off this little bit of hair so that you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to come in with Raw Umber 10. Because while I want her to be milkmaid, I don't want her to be, I've had red hair and bleached myself a little bit too much yellow. And then just thinking what I want next. Yep. That's what I want. And come in with French grey. So French grey has a yellow undertone to it as well. So
Yeah, what are they?
it's fair enough. Yeah, it is a bit early. It's early for me, so
They're more. They're about any go.
mind you, I'm always awake early. Well, not always, but majority. And then I'm going to come back in with some of that. I'm going to put a tip back on it.
Yeah.
Yes, because I didn't expect you to be up so early. Oh, Jamie, well, I'm glad I could help out. I tend to hopefully make people feel relaxed. Going back to the Naples yellow. Oh, I'm off screen. I know. I thought the same thing, Catherine, when I first saw it. I'm like, and then I'm like, no, maple leaves. But I did. I'm like, I think so too. I had exactly the same thought. But they are Japanese maple. But I was like, don't get me wrong. Initial thought was same. They could have fallen asleep together. They might just be a little bit high. That's kind of where they've kind of like, zoned out together. Oh, sunlight coming in now. I feel like a crow now. But, all right. That's what I'm going to do for the hair. Hopefully you can see the difference between that one and that one. So it's still milkmaidey, but not quite as yellow milkmaidey. Oh, lovely, Azra. I'm about to go. But welcome for the 5, 2 little secs while I say goodbye. What am I doing? Zooming. Zoom. All right. See, she doesn't look too bad when you come out a little bit, Wicca. She doesn't look quite so pale. It's only because we're like zoomed in that she looks pale, extra pale. And she's got no lips yet. Makes a big difference. Once I put lip color in, she won't look so bad. But yeah, so that is that part. What I will do is I'll finish off the hair and her hands before I come back next time, because I'll be the same. But hopefully it looks a little bit okay. Renee, Evelyn, oh my gosh, thank you so beyond words very much. Yeah, crazy. Oh, look at that blue. Sorry, I keep looking at the blue keeps drawing my eye. It's like, anyway, thank you for joining me. I know it was earlier than normal. This is usually when I start, but I do have to take off and hopefully make some money at selling some stuff, and hopefully Angie does too. Yeah, have a good lunch. Well, they've got food vans there, so, and they make good food, so there's some good ones. The thing. Yeah, I'm glad I'm helping with the calming as well. But yeah, so thank you so much. Marilyn, go back and enjoy your beachness. Just watch that sand. And yeah, I hope I need to pay for all the paper I've bought. And yeah, so, but thank you so very much. And I will be back next week with hopefully less stress. All right. And you'll see the flip throughs of the Alice in Wonderland box probably in the next day or so when I upload it. All right. Take care. Love you all. And I will see you later. Bye.